So, und damit herzlich willkommen wieder zurück zu GreedFall. Ich hoffe, man versteht mich. Ja, gut, dann setzen wir mal fort. Mal schauen, wie weit die Reise noch geht. Fortsetzen. Wir waren das letzte Mal so weit, dass wir unseren Vetter befreit haben. Okay, es hat hier oben gespeichert. Interessant.
Konstantin, wake up, please, I beg you. Hang on, we are bringing you home to get you healed.
Dam, dadam, dam, dadam, dam, dadam, 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 dadam.
3 days have passed since we returned. I need to go to the palace to see if Konstantin has finally awoken.
Na dann, auf. Gucken, ob Konstantin okay ist. Erstmal weg von meiner Kiste, das ist meine.
You should get some rest. You're not being reasonable.
To hell with reason. I've rested long, and I'm well enough.
You've just barely woken from a stupor that had you on death's doorstep. The affairs of state can certainly wait another day.
Thank you, my lady, but I am amazingly well. You can take leave of me with no fear, I assure you.
He just escaped a deathly sleep, and here he is, ready to conquer the world. Your cousin is exasperating.
What now? Are you going to scold me as well?
No, I'm just relieved to see you're still alive.
I'm quite relieved myself, actually. Thank you, fair cousin. Without you, I would be dead thrice, wouldn't I? Or is it the 4th time? If we start counting the time you stopped me from climbing the ramparts of Serene, we'd be up to 5 times now.
It's unbelievable. You feel no pain whatsoever, and your complexion.
I haven't even taken a look at myself. Is the improvement visible?
I would not go that far. How is it that... What happened?
Don't make that face. It's merely a major miracle. Come on now. I'm gonna tell you everything. We have been waiting for your return. I knew you would do everything in your power. I have always trusted you. But Katasak feared that I would not hold on long enough. He spoke to me about a ritual that would help me. I was excited about it. And in spite of all that has happened, I don't regret following him. We went to the ancient site. A place full of magic. I followed his instructions. And all of a sudden... What an incredible sensation. I felt better than I have ever felt, cousin. Alas, we had very little time to celebrate. Cries came to our ears, and beasts jumped all over us. We fled for a while, as other soldiers fought through, creating a path to join us. But I can see from your face that you know this already.
Indeed. Once on the ritual site, I followed your tracks and deduced what had happened.
Ah, da hat sich der Bot einfach komplett aktiviert, endlich. So. Nach den Beweggründen des Hochkönigs fragen. Fragen, weshalb er...
I was targeting you specifically. Did he say anything to you?
I was still very weak, and most of the time he whispered in his own language. It seemed that he was speaking to someone and following his orders. But there was no one other than us, cousin. The crazy madman must have been hearing voices.
Ja,
Do you
weiter.
have any idea why he didn't kill you? Like the others?
No, not really. It seemed like he was trying to tell me something, though. He spoke about isolating me from the world, that I couldn't return to the Earth. It made absolutely no sense. But aren't you happy that he let me live?
Don't speak foolishly. Of course. I just want to understand. Tell me more about this ritual. What did it consist of?
It is, I think, a ritual that the Donegada practice to bind themselves to the island.
Donegada? Katasak taught you their language?
Just a few words. He wanted me to learn, to understand, but we had so little time. So we visited this infamous site, where he prepared for me a sort of potion. What ceremony! I had to cut my hand in front of an enormous stone, and there, a gigantic beast came and started circling around me. It was incredible. I truly felt a bond with that place. Like a wave came through me, as if the power of the island was running through my veins. It was marvelous. And now I am Onol Manawi, like you. Even if the Malachor left me a few of its marks. But you had to encounter the god of the island, didn't you? How was Enon Mil Frictumen?
Yes, I passed a trial for that. But the only one who could guide me to the sanctuary is dead.
Oh no. Do not tell me.
And yes, only the High King can open the sanctuary, according to Glendan. I have no choice but to return to see him. I'm certain they are going to name a successor.
Uiuiui. Er verwandelt sich also dann nach seinem Tod, denke ich mir mal, in einen Wächter. Er ist jetzt zu einem der Inselbewohner geworden. Verbunden mit der Insel. Ja, aber dass die Krankheit Spuren hinterlassen hat, das ist richtig. Aber scheinbar ist der Malachor jetzt geheilt, nachdem er sich mit der Insel verbunden hat. Unglaublich. So. Wir müssen wieder zurück in das Walddorf, ne? Oh Gott, ich glaube nicht, dass... Also das Bergdorf. Ich glaube nicht, dass die besonders freundlich zu uns sein werden. Hallo Drago. Der sieht aber nicht mehr gesund aus, der Dude. Moin Drago. Ja doch, mittlerweile sieht er schon wieder sehr gesund aus. Der Malachor war viel schlimmer für ihn. Er ist halt jetzt eins mit der Insel geworden. Er ist zu einem der Iren geworden. Zu einem Inselbewohner. Ich hoffe, man hört mich. Nicht, dass das Headset wieder spinnt, das wäre echt schlecht. Okay, gut. Weil normalerweise, wenn ich das Headset mal stumm ab und zu, kann es dann passieren, dass es knackt oder dass man mich nicht hört. Guck, er ist einfach zu einem der Inselbewohner geworden. Mit diesen Wurzeln am Kopf. Das Problem ist, unser Vetter hatte vorher den Malachor und der hat natürlich Spuren hinterlassen.
Good day, Glendan.
Beort Tirtomat, currents of Katasach. We learned of his death. And they washed Tire.
Alas, his was not the only tragic loss. Your High King Vinbar is also dead. He was taken by folly. He went away into the mountains after killing Katasach and capturing my cousin. Nothing I could say would allow him to see reason.
Are you telling me that you were the one who killed him?
Oh.
Kirtonsidag. What happened? How could a friend of Katasach do such a horrible thing?
I am sorry, but your High King did not leave me the choice. He was about to kill my cousin, and then he attacked me. He was becoming a guardian, a Nadaig. Perhaps it was for that reason he lost possession of his wits.
I believe you. You have sufficiently proven your friendship. But something escapes me. Why? Why would Vinbar have done such a thing? His offering to Tiafradi does not justify what he did.
You know that I wished to see Enon Milfrictiman, and he was the only one with the power to allow me to do so. I would not have caused his death voluntarily. Believe me, I'm just as sorry as you.
Undivorced Tire. We will celebrate his memory as well as those of all the members of our council that have fallen. Vladnit, Katasach, and now our High King. These are dark times, but in spite of our mourning, we must elect a new High King. The children of Tiafradi cannot remain without a guide. All the more so in these troubled times. I will notify the Mal of all the clans. Dre is powerful, and many clans would follow her. The wisdom of Dunkas will also attract support from many. And there is also Ulan, a clever fox who is very capable of convincing the entire world with his honey-dripping words.
Deirdre, Dunkas, and Ulan. I must convince them to help me if they are elected.
I suppose. I must begin the preparations. You must leave now.
Nur die Quali ist gerade ein bisschen unterirdisch. Liegt aber an der PS4. Okay. Also ruckelt der Stream oder was? Weil bei mir auf dem Dashboard ruckelt es öfters mal. Das weiß ich. Das seht ihr aber meistens nicht. Über die bevorstehende Wahl sprechen. Ja, die Information haben wir schon bekommen.
Who will win the vote, in your opinion?
I don't know. Each of the three chiefs that I spoke of could win. It is possible that some amazing feat places one of the Mal above the others. If Blagnid had been victorious, she would certainly have won this time. But that was not to be.
Is there anyone else among those presenting themselves?
Do not take me for someone born last summer. You want to influence the vote for your own gain, but you shall fail this time. And you must go before the one we have chosen.
Ich wollte keinen Einfluss auf die Wahl nehmen.
Anything else for you?
Nee, alles gut.
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelem seg.
Ich wollte die Wahl gar nicht beeinflussen. Ah. Halt, ich hab doch Reisen geklickt.
What do you seek?
Das ist die Schwester. Über die Wahl des Hochkönigs sprechen.
I am the bearer of bad news. Your High King Vinbar is dead.
Dead. And the first Tire. He was a good king in times of peace, but he was plunged into doubt by your arrival. He was no longer at his people's side.
Glendan told me that you would be one of those keen to replace him.
That's true. If Bladnid was still here, I would have given her my votes and followed her into battle. But since she's no longer with us, I must obtain the title and do what should have been done a long time ago. Drive away the Renaigse and take back our island they want to enslave.
Will you drive us away too?
We will drive away the Renaigse. You are Onol Menawi. You will have to pick a side.
I see. If you were to be elected, I would need your help to allow me to meet Enon Mil Frichteman. Only he can help us cure the Malachor.
Why should you be preoccupied with a disease striking those we want to drive away?
I have my own reasons. But you should know this is the best way for the Renaigse to leave the island of their own accord.
You have helped my people. You are our Karants as well. You can
Ja.
count on me to help you. Once I am the High Queen, I will lead you to the sanctuary.
You seem certain you will obtain the title.
Those who covet victory must do everything they can to obtain it. Don't you agree? The old kings wore a legendary crown, which was lost during the war against the people of the sea. Whoever were to retrieve it would be chosen.
And you know where it is.
I believe it is located in the Tomb of the Kings, a holy place not far from the village of Ignamri. I do not know exactly where it is, but it is said that the path leading there is strewn with spears, and that the entrance is marked by a dead tree, and protected by a Nadaig Magaman. Do not worry. I will find this place and retrieve the crown before the election.
If I want to be certain of the outcome of this vote, I'd better go and get this crown myself.
Anything more?
Nee, alles gut.
I
Warum will...
need to be going.
Ich will die Krone nicht.
Now we've earned the trust of one of the pretenders. We just need to find that crown.
Are you certain you are willing to influence the fate of all my people to meet Enon Milfrichteman?
I understand that you might find this idea unpleasant, but the survival of the whole continent relies on this encounter, Siora.
It is my feeling that you do not understand the consequences of such a decision. Everyone on the island will listen to the words of a High King.
Have you thought carefully about what your allies' intentions are? If you approve of them, fine. But if you don't, it would be better to pick someone else.
You're right. It's a decision that is more important than our quest for an antidote. I must dwell on it.
Kann ich mir das jetzt wenigstens aussuchen? Ich möchte keinen Einfluss auf die Wahl nehmen. Das liegt überhaupt nicht in meiner... in meinen Gedanken. Ich habe da überhaupt keine Lust dazu. Nein, ich bin doch kein Tyrann. Nein, wir besuchen die anderen Oberhäupter. Ich will eigentlich keinen Einfluss auf die Wahl nehmen. Und Drago, selbst wenn wir die Krone hätten, würden wir sie ihr geben, damit sie gewinnt. Es ist einfach nur Wahlbetrug. Das und mehr nicht. Ich hoffe, wir können das umgehen. Also ich möchte wirklich nicht die Wahl beeinflussen. Überhaupt gar nicht. Wupp. Ich verstehe nicht, warum es mich nicht hierher portet. Was Das sagst du jetzt, wo du die Krone noch nicht hast, aber mal schauen, ob dein Charakter auch noch so denkt, wenn sie besitzt. Hallo Gizmo und danke für deinen Host. Namen zusammen. Was? Warum jemand als Königin wählen, die auf der eigenen Seite ist? Nein, ich will nicht die Königin der Insel werden. Habe ich gar keinen Bock dazu. Soweit will ich das Spiel nicht beeinflussen. Ich glaube, das ginge nicht gut aus.
To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
Über die Wahl des Hochkönigs sprechen.
I regret to inform you that your High King Vinbar is dead.
And divorced Tire. He was a great man, although he left us a long time ago. But why have you come to notify me of such sorrowful news?
Glendan has informed me that you are most likely among those who will want to take his place.
It is true, and I will perhaps be able to obtain it. I understand that you may be worried about my intentions, but rest assured, I seek only to bring peace to our lands. Peace brings life and prosperity by creating an alliance with the people of the continent. The lives of our people will be improved and happier.
There is something I would like to ask of you. If you were to be named High King, I would be thankful if you could allow me to meet Enon Mil Frichteman.
Of course. If I become High King, I would be glad to help you. You are Karants of Ignamri after all. If you really want to make sure that I win, you will need to seek the crown of the High Kings.
What is that?
It may only be a legend,
Guckt euch an.
but it is said that High Kings used to wear a very ancient crown. The first guardian would have taken it to the grave. If someone were to wear it today, they would surely be chosen.
And where is the first...
Since he fought his last battle nearby, the entrance to his burial mound is said to be guarded by a Nadaig Magaman, the path that leads to it, marked by his spears, and its entrance by a large dead tree. But beware. The Nadaig will not let you enter without a fight. Anything else?
Nee, alles gut.
Nothing. I must go.
Oh, danke für deinen Host, Drago. Vielen, vielen lieben Dank. Ist das nur bei mir so oder ist der Upload sehr schlecht? Der Stream ist kachelig. Liegt an der PS4, glaube ich. Ist das wirklich die ganze Zeit so mit den Pixeln, Kacheln? Muss mal fragen. Also wir haben es jetzt gehört. Ihre Schwester möchte natürlich Hochkönigin werden. Sie will sich das Ganze aber selber erarbeiten und danach die Siedler alle verscheuchen. Er hat keinen Bock, sich die Krone selber zu holen, fragt lieber gleich uns danach und möchte danach Frieden mit den Siedlern eingehen. Okay, warte, ich bewege mich mal. Ach so. Okay, dann sehe das nicht nur ich. Dann würde ich den Stream mal neu starten. Vielleicht hilft's was. Ja, ich starte mal neu. Ich bin sofort wieder da. Gib mir einen Moment.